I'm trying to keep a hold of my sentiments at the moment, my emotions. I knew it was coming, but God, how are we ever going to deal with the loss of Phil, you know? Such a sweet kid, so much unfulfilled potential, you know. I was so confident that he would get back into the Test team this year and finally fulfil the potential that we saw so early on. I was in South Africa with him in 2009, and I've never known so much excitement around a young talent, and God, he delivered in spades, didn't he, with that pair of hundreds at Durban. I remember he was 91 not out in about when Paul Harris came on to bowl. His opening partner, Cat, was 51. First ball 4, then the 5th ball of the over went for 6, and he needed 2 more, I think, to get his 100, and he brought it up with another 6. So a pair of 6s to bring up his maiden Test 100, and they were audacious shots. He was just a wonderful kid, and he took the first ball in that game too against Dale Steyn under a deal with Cat. Cat stood under the lid at short leg, which Hughesy didn't like, and Hughesy at 20 years old took the fast bowling on from the first ball.
That was the beauty about his game. That was what the Australian, the wider sporting public loved about him, with those rapier-like shots, Peter, and the audacious nature. You mentioned that with which he played the game, that free spirit, that the country-baked technique. I think Crick Info described his technique as that. That didn't matter. He had just an incredible eye, and the timing of his shots was so pure.
There was nobody who batted like Phillip Hughes. There was a shot on Tuesday, down, I can't recall the bowler, but down on one knee and just speared the ball through point. You know, he just made room where nobody else could. And he got low, you know, he got the ball he could get down at eye level with the ball. He really was an exciting talent. And, you know, the mark of Phil was the way people were attracted to him. In the first instance, it was Simon Kadich. In the second instance, Ricky Ponting, and then Michael Clarke, and in between times, Justin Langer. And look, they loved him because of his charisma and his personality, but they also saw a young bloke. They all said to me, I don't know another bloke who wants it more than Phil Hughes. He will do anything for it, you know. And as you know, absolute cricketers as those guys are, they saw in him an absolute cricketer.